All right, so a lot to unpack here. This one's really charming. Okay, so I'll do the inside first. So came in, this little path, parked over behind there. I'll show you. But the main point of entry to the house is this little landing area. You know, the thing about this house is they've done just an incredible job maximizing like every inch of the space and decorating it really cute. It would look a lot different without furniture. But anyway, so you come on in and then it's straight down to the basement, which I'll take you to afterwards. Coat area, they just did a cute job with all the little baskets and stuff. And then you walk into the kitchen, and definitely super farmhouse, but very charming, just well done. That big old farmhouse sink is something else. And I live in an old farmhouse, so I do really appreciate this. It's beautiful. This is on a main road, but it's not I-89. And this home feels actually quieter, even though it's closer to the street. So you have the fire station there, which, you know, is a factor. It's good for insurance. And I mean, this is Georgia, Vermont, like tiny population. So I can't imagine this is going to be like ripping and roaring every day, but just, you know, a factor. So, okay. Very, very cute kitchen. These are just painted wood floors. This is just the natural wood staining that you see. So, okay. Oh, and this old style GE. It's pretty cool. I like that a lot. All right, so really nice wood floors in here. They could probably be sanded and refinished if you ever wanted to do that. I like all the original wood trim. Very nice. So this is your sort of formal dining area. There's built-ins over there. We'll talk about this when we go outside, but this is out through the back. So the screen doesn't let me show you, but they are building a house right here where you see the foundation. So I will show you that when we go out back. And then there's the living room, plenty of space, just really nicely done. Okay. So there's only one bathroom in this house, and it is here. That's it for your counter space, but it doesn't feel cramped. Tub and shower. This is a family of 8 currently living here, and they're sharing this bathroom, which is impressive. Another built-in there. Okay. And then this is what they're currently using as the primary bedroom. Right, so it's on the back side of the house. I mean, it's really quiet back here. I think even with the windows open, it'd still be nice and quiet back here for you. And then you don't have to look at me because I'm not dressed for real tours. I'm just dressed for video tours this afternoon. Okay. So then it walks through the living area. This is also a bedroom. There's a coat closet here with a nice old antique glass doorknobs. They have replaced the windows, which is nice. We'll talk about some of the mechanicals and things, but so this is a small bedroom. They're using it as like a workspace, and you could probably fit maybe a full or a twin in here, but anything else I don't think would really work. Gosh, they've even got this closet set up as an office. So I'll turn that light off. But I mean, just maximized every inch and did so beautifully. I'm very impressed with this house. And then out here is just a little 3-season sort of sitting porch. you're not really going to use this front door very often, but nice to have the porch to sit out here. You know, if you ever did want to use this as the in and out, you could make this a mudroom. Good place to have shoes and all that. So, broken glass pane right there, but it's an old original window, so they're probably not replacing it just because it's cute. All right, so you can see sort of where I parked versus where we came in, but so yeah, this is the main road. It's Route 7, Ethan Allen Highway. I mean, it's a main road, but it's not I-89, so not that busy. Like, I've been talking for a minute here and no cars have gone by. Okay, so let's go upstairs. Just make sure I lock it. I did not. Hang on one second. There we go. All right. So old original stairs. It looks like they had some kind of like carpet glue or something at some point. These could be sanded, but they're not bad. Not at all. Floors could probably be refinished, but totally livable and cute. So they have 2 more bedrooms up here. I'll take you into them in one sec, but just want to talk about this landing space. And then this mini door. So let me see, I'm 5'7", so this is approximately 5'6". Okay, so it's just going to take you into an attic storage space that runs the length of the house. So it's actually a really big amount of storage. And what I was thinking is if the 1 bathroom situation were not ideal, you know, this area that we're standing on is essentially right above the other bathroom. So this region would be where you'd want to do it. And you could even bump back a little bit into here. So anyway, just my thought. That would do a lot for resale for this house. Because I think one of the drawbacks to this house is just having the 1 bathroom. Okay, and then you have 2 good size rooms here. I mean, they've used, like I said, every inch of the space. But it's a good size room. You can fit a king in here. And then there's a little nook back here. And the room, oops, does have a closet. It's an enviable level of organization here with their big family. I'm impressed. My daughter's room doesn't look like this, and I've just got the 1. And then here's the boy room. I mean, come on, this is incredible. Yeah. And a little desk area, and then another closet. It just mirrors the girls' side. So, okay, let's go down to the basement and I'll show you what's going on down there. I think this house is really cool, actually, and it has really cool potential, particularly if you ever did want to add that next bathroom, see, because you could just tap into the plumbing, you know, on this side. So, anyway, okay. So coming down here, they have maximized this as well. And it's unfinished, okay? Poured concrete, which was not usually the case in the time that this house was built. You can see it's like the old, I'm from South Florida, and Henry Flagler did like Flagler College this way, pouring, you know, in like 8-inch segments, and I think it's really cool to see. I'm just geeking out a little on this foundation, but okay, so they're using this part here as like storage. Okay, here is your well pump and water softener system. They have a stove that's actually plugged in and usable here, which is interesting. That probably does not convey. They'll probably take that. They're also taking this chest freezer, so that does not convey, and they are taking the washer dryer, just so you know. So this house would need a washer dryer. They set this up as like a little play area / kid, you know, TV room, which, you know, all right, fair. And then over here is like a workbench area and then their gym, but I'm headed back here. Let me find the light. Nope, no light over here. Okay. So heat system tagged in 2016, 2013. So older, probably doing fine, but could use an inspection. This surprisingly looks better than the last one we saw. Just a little tiny bit of patina on here, but this should just be serviced and checked out. Also looks like there's just one zone, by the way, which is fine. It just means you only have one zone in your house controlling the heat. So, all right. Sorry, just taking it all in. And then they're using this as like a little gym area. You have your hot water heater over on this side. And let's see, not on demand anymore, which I actually like. We can talk about that over the phone. As a person who had their heat system go out over, brand new heat system, by the way, go out over Christmas break, couldn't get a plumber. It also took out our hot water system, which was really bad. So now I like having them separate, which is how this one is. So I appreciate this. I don't know the year on this, but it looks newer than the last one. So we can talk about hot water heaters too. I'm a wealth of knowledge on these things. Washer dryer that do not stay, but you would have the full connections, obviously. Looks like your sewer pipe. So I like that they've redone all this because you can see the old drain is, well, that's how mine looks. And having all of your pipes of that material is not ideal, but it looks like they've redone a lot of it. So you have a nice little slop sink. They actually do have a dehumidifier that they're running down here, which is, again, something that you should always do. It's not running now. It smells nice and dry down here. I do not smell mold or anything like that. You can tell they have a sump pump here, which is really common, just in case of a big melt. And then your electrical panel, okay? And what's nice about these houses that have an open style basement is that you can see everything. It makes our job a little bit easier and makes it possible for, you know, when you have an inspector going in, makes it possible for them to actually see what's going on. Because, for example, in the other house that I did, an inspector can only inspect what they can see and touch, and we'll talk about that. But here we can see all the plumbing, we can see all the electrical, and in the last house that, you know, that's not the case. So, gonna get a super quick look. Yeah, this is much newer than the last one we saw. Yeah, looks good. This should be just a salt tank. Yep. Okay, sorry, just making sure. All right, let me take you to the outside. Turn this off. Music studio too, of course. These guys are overachieving in this house. It's incredible. All right, so we go out here. Obviously, it's really pretty. So this dirt mound, that's going to be the septic system for the new house, and then you can see the foundation right there for that new house that they're building. So the view is going to be partially obstructed here, although, you know, the property line is going to be like before that septic field. But, you know, it's still a heck of a backyard. I'll take you into, I open that up, there's a bat, but I'm going in, well, like 2 feet in for you. There's no way these two are 1950. These have to be like, these are like early 1900s or older. I can't believe they were built at the same time as that house. Have to look into that. All right. So there's the front yard. The siding is actually vinyl. They just painted it like with one coat or something. It's in better condition than it looks. Chimney's in good condition, well maintained with a cap on it and everything. I mean, I like it, actually. I like it a lot. See this, like, it just looks a little faded, but it's, I mean, it's indestructible, you know? I don't mind any of this. It just needs a good paint job. All right. So this is or the barn or the bat or whatever it was, or bird or bat, sorry. Okay, so I parked through here and I'll show you, but hey bird, go away. I don't know where the light switch is here. I know that there is one. Oh God, all right, here we go. That did not help much. So they've got hay. Not sure why. Don't really see that they have like animals, but maybe they did. You could park your car in here if you wanted to. It's up to you. I mean, I don't know if this would be the place for my car. This would definitely be the place for my chickens. But it is an old barn. There's no way this was 1950s. It had to be before. So dirt floor. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Old cedar. I don't even know if it's cedar, just shake style shingles. And then this guy. Let's see here. So this is the little path, you know, that you just walk up to the front door. And same thing, metal roof. I mean, it's rusty, but again, well, whatever. Who cares? I have these on my property too. So, you know, it just is what it is. So you can see, you know, that would just slide if you did want to put a vehicle in there. And I think you get a better idea of, you know, how close this property is to the house that's being built. So you can see like there's a porta john there for the construction workers, and then you can see the foundation over there. So okay, and then for these two, more hay. Again, I don't get it, but it's fine. There is power out here, so it could be lighted, but they have it basically divided with a walk between right there. So in theory, you could park a car here, no problem. It is dirt floor. Yeah. And then I'll take you to the other side. I also want to mention that if we do talk about inspections, generally inspectors do not inspect or warranty these outbuildings. So kind of what you see is what you get. Good place to store your summer tires. Yeah, I mean, this one has a super low ceiling. I don't know that you could get, well, you couldn't get an SUV, maybe like a Civic or something. But then you have some storage up above there too. So yeah. Okay. And hopefully you've been able to just get a sense of the traffic. I'll walk down just a little bit so you can see. It's like really pretty now that the rain has stopped and the clouds are all moody. Vermont showing off a little bit today. Okay. So I'm going to go back to like where that septic is and show you the house from there, just to give you some scale. To me, it looks like the property line. I'm gonna double check it. I have an interactive map, but no, sorry. I'm trying to figure out where they staked it. I think it should be about here. That's my thought, but I'm gonna double check. Okay. Okay. Okay, so you can see where they're building the house and the little shed. Looks like they're going to be doing the same here. Like they're putting in 2 more, 1 and 2. You can see the roof needs just a little work. They don't know the age of the roof. Most of it looks all right, but you can see, obviously, I'm too zoomed in for the finger, but you can see where there's a few lifting shingles. But, you know, for the price of the house, I would say it's not unreasonable to do that. It's a really small footprint, so you're looking at, I don't know, maybe 6 to get that whole thing redone. So yeah, there you have it. Very nice.